My unforeseen affair. I still remember the day I arrived in that bustling city, eager to reunite with my dear friend Emily. We had been inseparable in college, sharing every secret, dream, and aspiration. Life had taken us down different paths, but our bond remained unbreakable. As I settled into Emily's home, I felt like I had finally found a piece of myself that I thought was lost forever. Her husband David welcomed me with open arms, and the three of us spent our days exploring the city, laughing and reminiscing. But fate had other plans. One evening, Emily received an urgent call from her parents, and she had to leave immediately. I insisted that she go, promising to take care of David and the house. As Emily rushed out the door, David and I were left alone. The initial awkwardness soon gave way to comfortable conversation, and we found ourselves lost in discussion, sharing stories and laughter. David was charming and kind-hearted, and I began to see him in a different light. As the night wore on, the boundaries between us began to blur. We found ourselves drawn to each other, our mutual attraction growing with every passing moment. I knew I was crossing a line, but I couldn't help myself. And then, it happened. A spark ignited, and we surrendered to our desires. The passion that followed was intense, all-consuming, and exhilarating. I had never felt this way before, and I couldn't believe that I had crossed the line with my friend's husband. I had sex with my friend's husband. The days that followed were a whirlwind of secrecy and stolen moments. Emily returned home, oblivious to the newfound intimacy between David and me. The three of us continued to spend time together, but the dynamics had shifted. David and I would exchange furtive glances, our hands touching, sending shivers down our spines. I knew I had to confront the consequences of my actions. I was torn between my loyalty to Emily and my undeniable attraction to David. The affair had awakened a part of me that I thought was dormant, and I couldn't bear the thought of giving it up. But for now, the secrecy and the thrill of the forbidden would have to suffice. I was trapped in a web of deceit, and I didn't know how to escape. As I reflect on those fateful days, I realize that I was living in a bubble, unaware of the consequences of my actions. But I also knew that I couldn't deny the connection I felt with David. The question remains, how long can this precarious balance be maintained, and what will be the ultimate cost of our deception?